Action. So I've heard a lot about this Andrew Tate guy, and it wasn't until very recently that I decided to go down the Andrew Tate rabbit hole. Insomnia will cause you to do some strange things. Before we get too far into it, I'll let it be known right away that I am not Team Tate or whatever you weirdos call yourselves. I'm a different type of weirdo, not one that would be in support of this menace. But I'm also not a blind, enraged lunatic thinking that he is dangerous or should have been deplatformed the way he was. But Andrew Tate is a fascinating case study of cause and effect, so I'd like to talk about how modern feminism created this monstrosity themselves. You see, for every action there is an equal or opposite reaction. The modern version of feminism, which is oftentimes anti-women by accident, but that's a different topic for a different time, is a reaction to the toxic stranglehold that manhood had taken on most of Western society. And instead of really solving the bad thing, at best it replaces the bad thing with a new bad thing. Side note, if you actually want to solve a bad thing, it has to be in a way that's not inventing something new, but simply trying to remove the bad thing and not replace it with anything else. But I digress. It was only a matter of time before seemingly lab-engineered psychopaths like Andrew Tate would appear, because as we stated earlier, for every action there is an opposite or equal reaction. Andrew Tate is a byproduct of his time. It seems that almost everything he says he has actually no control over, not because of some sort of cocaine-fueled psychosis, but because he's blissfully unaware that all of his actions are reactionary. His cartoonish antics of being a true alpha male are just a reflection of the fact that modern feminism tried to destroy anything that was masculine. The deeper and juicier irony of this, though, is how effective acting like someone like Andrew Tate would be if a man was trying, for example, to get laid. Because to be so toxically man is counterculture. And if evolution of society has taught us anything, is one of the quickest ways to get in the pants of easy women is to be counterculture. And so what you have is a chemical concoction of men wanting to get laid and women wanting to be ravished by men who are counterculture. And in comes the birth of someone like Andrew Tate, the opposite of the current feminist type culture. The concept of the house being on fire, so you might as well dump oil on it so the fire gets so big that there's no more house left to burn. What an effective way of putting out the fire, Andrew. Andrew Tate basically preaches that women will only respect you if you are the true alpha male, and they will cheat on men who are beta males and sensitive. And the juicy irony to this, if you are generally speaking about women who have bought into modern feminism, Andrew Tate's advice and warnings are going to be true of those women, which is hilariously ironic. And well, people who women publicly hate are the same people with whom women privately mate. It's a very strange evolutionary power dynamic. I find Andrew Tate to be an extraordinarily disillusioned individual, living within a small, ignorant box in which he has attributed to the entirety of humanity a niche progressive feminist mindset that he feels has polluted humanity far beyond the reach it actually has, but in doing so has created a small counterculture of wannabe alpha males who, if they execute the teachings of their pastor Andrew Tate correctly, ironically actually have a decent chance at succeeding, but only with the type of women who they actually despise. So everybody loses, but I guess a lot of people get laid. And so I guess win for humanity or something. The Andrew Tate rabbit hole was something. I'll see you later.